It's torture. I'm in so much pain.
Lies build upon lies and build upon lies. I'm obsessed with the truth.
Courtroom drama delivers some of TV's highest ratings. So this dark reality, a Hollywood scriptwriter's dream.
Good morning, sir.
Sordid, star-studded, saddening. At the heart of this bruising 7-week court battle, the dispute over the truth, contradicting claims of domestic abuse.
He just hit me over and over and over again, and I got really still. I thought, this is how I die.
Never did I myself reach the point of striking Miss Heard in any way, nor have I ever struck any woman in my life.
And for every allegation made, another entirely contradicting version of events.
Miss Heard, in her frustration and in her rage and her anger, she would strike out. She would. It could begin with a slap. It could begin with a shove.
This messy legal battle, the antithesis of the cool celebrity power couple they once channeled. Meeting on set of The Rum Diary in 2009, marrying in 2015.
When I was around Johnny, I felt like the most beautiful person in the whole world. You know, it made me feel seen, it made me feel like $1 million.
She was too good to be true. She was attentive, she was loving.
But just over a year after their wedding, Heard took out a restraining order against Depp.
Do you know whether or not you took this picture?
And 6 years after their divorce, the ruins of their relationship picked over in this courtroom and televised to the world.
He, with these statements, with these leaks, these comments, once again, makes me have to speak to the most horrifying things I've lived through.
You'd be forgiven for a sense of deja vu, as in the summer of 2020, disturbing evidence of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's violent and messy marriage was poured over at the High Court as Johnny Depp took on the Sun and lost. But undeterred by the High Court ruling, Depp pressed on with the sequel. Depp determined to clear his name over this opinion piece in the Washington Post, in which Ms. Heard described herself as a survivor of sexual violence. She didn't name Johnny Depp, but he says it's plainly about him and is suing for $50 million damages.
I didn't deserve that, nor did my children, nor did the people who have believed in me for all these years.
At the time of the UK court case, Depp had been filming Fantastic Beasts 3 in London, but he would be replaced by Mads Mikkelsen.
Filmmakers want to think and say, you know, who do we want to hire in our movies? And is this the sort of character, is this the sort of person that we actually want to associate ourselves with and work with?
And there lies the crux of this libel case, Depp's loss of earnings. His former agent Christian Carino said after playing Jack Sparrow in 5 of the Pirates of the Caribbean films, he missed out on the 6th because of the allegations. His current agent testifying it had been catastrophic to his career.
What opportunities has Mr. Depp had since July 2020?
He has not done a film.
But the costs escalate beyond employment issues. It has been an unedifying portrait of a volatile relationship.
Johnny had already grabbed Amber by the hair with one hand and was whacking her repeatedly in the face with the other.
Did Mr. Depp push you in any way down the stairs?
No.
During the course of your relationship, did he ever push you down any stairs?
No, he never pushed me, kicked me, or threw me down any stairs.
She then grabbed that bottle and threw that at me. I honestly didn't feel the pain at first at all. I felt no pain whatsoever. The tip of my finger had been severed.
But Miss Heard's version of events that night in Australia are entirely different. A graphic description of sexual violence.
I'm on the countertop He had me by the neck, and he felt like he was on top of me, and I'm looking at him in his eyes, and I don't see him anymore. I've never been so scared in my life.
The evidence has been shocking, but the force of this case has impacted way beyond this courtroom. The unique nature of Johnny Depp's fan base securing huge influence.
Depp's lawyers are using tremendous amount of resource to get a message across that she's a broken woman, she's unstable, she's a psychopath, she's untrustworthy. Hashtag Amber Heard is a psychopath. Hashtag Amber Heard is a liar.
There is no doubt that this trial has left Johnny Depp's brand entirely radioactive. I just don't think that Johnny Depp has a future in Hollywood anymore.
I think Hollywood definitely has a great capacity for forgiveness when it comes to certain types of celebrities.
Whether or not Depp or Heard will find retribution, this case leaves a legacy of regret.
I loved this man so much, and it was so toxic.
It's very strange when one day you're Cinderella, so to speak, and then in 0.6 seconds you're Quasimodo.